What's up, family? My name is Trill, and what a week we are having so far. We have some brand new $500 stimulus checks that were just approved. And yes, it is true, guys. One local city just approved of some $500 stimulus checks for its residents. Now, in addition to that, we also have some new gas relief programs that could bring some gas stimulus to the table. According to new reports, some states and local cities are trying to find ways to use the federal stimulus relief aid to help with the increase in gas prices. And one state is negotiating $200 gas cards right now. And as a quick reminder, guys, on this channel, we cover everything from what's going on around the world with the stock market, the war in Ukraine, as well as multiple daily news stories around the world. So if you're interested in any of these topics today, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Hey guys, real quick, I wanted to go ahead and start this video off with sharing with you how a way that you can actually get or receive $5,000 from using this meditation app. Yes, according to this article, it says that this meditation app could pay you $5,000 for 60 seconds of work. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. The app called Calm, a meditation app and wellness company, is looking for a voice that puts people to sleep. Yes, guys, it's hoping to find that voice on TikTok. The company recently posted a video on TikTok on the social media platform announcing its next Voice of Calm contest, which will select entrants with the most soothing voice to record one of Calm's upcoming sleep stories. And the winner will also receive $5,000. Now, they put out a statement and said that, look, we're looking for TikTok's smoothest voice out there. One of the Calm's current sleep story narrators intones into the video. Now, in order to enter, the interested participants need to post a 60-second video or less on TikTok stitched to Calm's contest announcement video. In your minute-long entry, you can read aloud basically anything: a grocery list, your last text message, or a made-up story, as long as it's original and so soothing they want from this. So yes, guys, right now they are having this little contest in which they are offering up to $5,000 if they can find someone with that beautiful voice, which obviously I cannot enter it because my voice is horrible. But anyways, guys, this is an opportunity that you could receive up to $5,000. Now, if you guys are interested, I will link this particular article down below in the comment section so that you can click on it and check it out if you want to. But I just thought that that would be interesting to share with you guys out there. But in other bigger news, guys, hey, we did hear from President Biden, in which he is now taunting the idea that his administration is going to reduce the budget deficit by $1.5 trillion. This article says Biden touts $1.5 trillion budget deficit reduction, but he's not telling the whole story. So yes, guys, right here it says that President Joe Biden on Wednesday tried to cast his administration as spending hawks, touting sizable reductions in the federal deficit this fiscal year as a key departure from what he has categorized as a rampant spending by his Republican predecessor. Now, while the Treasury Department estimates that this year's budget deficit will decline by $1.5 trillion, the reason for the smaller deficit is a matter of debate. Yes, under former President Donald Trump, the U.S. poured trillions of dollars into the economy to lessen the impact of COVID-19 lockdowns at the height of the pandemic. Aid to develop a manufacturing vaccines, masks, and other gear needed to protect healthcare workers and other forms from the virus. But as those pandemic era programs have ended, the federal government will spend much less money this time around, even as the Biden administration works with Senator Mitt Romney, which is a Republican from Utah, on legislation providing another $10 billion in COVID relief aid. Now, the president's more modest budget proposal doesn't include a majority majority of the cost of Biden's massive Build Back Better bill agenda, a transportation and technology infrastructure program that the Democrats haven't been able to pass as of recently. The administration priced that plan at around $1.75 trillion, but it phased out some of the programs that would likely be permanent too. Reduce the price tag on paper. The Congressional Budget Office estimated that it will actually cost around $4.73 trillion if those particular programs were actually permanent. So this particular plan would have included significant tax increases on high-income households to help pay for the programs, but Biden administration said that, look, we are on track to cut the federal deficit by another $1.5 trillion by the end of this fiscal year, which is the biggest decline in a single year in American history, according to President Biden, which he said from the White House. So yeah, guys, this could be the first time in years in which they have actually reduced the budget deficit from the White House in the federal budget. But again, guys, whether this is true or not, hey, we still don't know. Some individuals believe that this story is not necessarily the truth coming from the Biden administration, considering that he has actually cut some of the approvals of the money that was already budgeted to actually spend this particular fiscal year. So if they actually remove some of those particular programs, then yes, the Biden administration could be almost saving around $1.5 trillion. But I guess it depends on how you necessarily look at the particular details of this particular story, guys. But anyways, moving on. Right now, the United States is planning on getting a little bit crowded. Yes, nearly 6,000 Ukrainians have been approved to enter in to the United States. We all know that the invasion of Ukraine has been going on over the past 2 months, in which some of those people have been relocated into other surrounding states and countries. And now it looks like the United States has approved of some of those individuals that have been left out and had to move away from Ukraine to actually come on over to the great old United States of America. Yes, it says right here, the Department of Homeland Security has approved nearly 6,000 Ukrainians to travel to the United States through a new streamlined process. Now, the Uniting for Ukraine program, which the Biden administration announced back in April, allows Ukrainians fleeing the Russian military invasion to apply for humanitarian parole. It's part of the effort to meet the Biden administration's promise to welcome up to 100,000 Ukrainian refugees. And the United Nations Refugee Agency estimates that 5.5 million people have already fled Ukraine since the war began back in February. So yes, guys, we do have some non-citizens entering into this country, which we don't know exactly how long they will actually be here. I know the Biden administration right now is really fighting just to keep our borders protected. But now we are actually allowing Ukrainians from another country far away to actually enter into the United States. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that seems a little bit weird. Those individuals that are right border to where we actually live right now. I live in Texas, guys, so just excuse me for a moment. But those individuals that live on the border of Texas, they are being refused to be able to come over into the United States. But someone that lives in another country far away is able to easily get into the United States. But guys, I don't know how you feel about this, but go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section exactly how you feel about this and them allowing up to 100,000 Ukrainians to be able to come on over to the great state or the great country of the United States. Let me know down below, guys. Also, in other Ukrainian news, hey, Congress is on the verge of reaching a deal on $40 billion in Ukrainian package. Yes, this particular $40 billion is going to be used in military and humanitarian aid to the Ukrainians that could be taken up by the House as soon as today on Tuesday. Now, this deal, which is billions of dollars, more than $33 billion has already been allocated by the White House, and now they are pushing for an additional $40 billion in Ukrainian aid. Republican leaders have said that they blocked the Ukrainian funds if they were linked to COVID-19 in any particular way whatsoever. And also, this particular Ukrainian aid has become a major sticking point on Capitol Hill, which obviously we can know exactly why that is, because the United States continues to print more and more money, guys. They have provided tons of stimulus checks to the American people, as well as providing a lot of stimulus relief aid to other countries, as well as already to the Ukrainians. And now they are trying to approve of additional stimulus relief aid for the Ukrainians, as well as another COVID-19 stimulus package for the United States. So that is a lot of money right now that the White House, as well as the Biden administration, is trying to get approved in Congress. And that is a lot of printing of money, guys. But again, guys, that is exactly what the United States is doing right now, which is why the country looks like it's on the verge of having another recession. But guys, we don't know as of yet, but we will continue to keep our eyes posted, as well as any type of news that we see or hear in the coming days. I'll keep you guys posted as usual. Moving on, guys. Hey, we could have some new gas stimulus checks. Yes, according to this article on fingerlakes.com, it says that $200 stimulus payments may go to millions of people for gas. Yes, right now we know that millions of Americans may be able to see $200 towards gas if a new proposal passes that will provide the gas stimulus payments. Now, it says that California is still seeing a major increase in gas prices, which is causing lawmakers to review their options. And the goal is to create more programs to assist those who need to afford gas right now. Now, what it says is that this particular proposal would spend around $8 billion on gas stimulus cash rebates for families making $250,000 or less. And the $200 gas cards would go to each taxpayer and $200 more for each dependent in your home. So that could be a lot of more money that you could receive for you and your family. Now, it says that the gas tax hike is still set to go into effect in July of 2022. And the taxes will go from 51 cents per gallon to 54 cents per gallon. And right now, the average price per gallon of gas is around $5.68 in the state of California. And just 1 year ago, guys, gas prices were only sitting around $3.99. So again, guys, hey, this could be some new gas cards or stimulus relief aid that is going to be given out to the residents in California. But also, we have some other gas tax relief bill that is pushing right now in the state of Rhode Island. Yes, it says right here that gas tax relief bill is being heard at Rhode Island State House. So far, a bill to cut gas taxes in Rhode Island through the end of this year is being heard at the Rhode Island State House this past Thursday night. Now, the bill is sponsored by Representative James McCollum, in which he proposes this to go through December 31st of 2022, which is the state's 35-cent tax on every gallon of gas is lifted. But so far, guys, it says that Rhode Island officials estimate that this will save drivers over $150 million through the end of this year if this bill is passed. Now, it says that I just can't see any near-term solution. You need to get to work. I need to get to work is what McCollum said. Now, according to AAA, gas prices in the Ocean State are up by 9 cents just this past week, which is now averaging around $4.18 per gallon. And McCollum stated that, look, guys, hey, forget about the politics right now. We need to forget about them altogether. I know the midterms are coming up, but we need to concentrate on what needs to be done right now, which is what the representative had to say. And McCollum also said that he has 73 out of 75 signatures from members in the House that support this bill. So, guys, this looks like this is very promising for those living in Rhode Island right now, which they could receive this gas tax relief bill here very soon, guys, and that could provide some new stimulus relief aid to those residents in Rhode Island. I'll keep you guys posted exactly how this bill goes when it's time to get it approved of. And last but not least, guys, hey, we do have some new $500 stimulus checks that have just been approved. Yes, Merced, which is a city in California, is now offering $500 stimulus checks to residents with certain requirements. It says right here that you might be entitled to a $500 stimulus payment if you live in Merced and work through the pandemic. Applications are now open for the City of Merced Resident Stimulus Program. Now, to apply, you need to have lived in Merced and have been considered an essential worker during the pandemic. There are also several income requirements for those who actually apply. It says right here that the city will be giving out a total of 2,000 one-time only $500 stimulus checks. So yes, guys, if you live in Merced, California, I've never heard of that city, but if you live in Merced, California, you could be eligible for these $500 stimulus payments. Now, it says right here, to get more information, visit the city's website, and I will include a link to that website down below in the comment section so that you can check all of this out to see if you are eligible to receive one of these stimulus payments. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all of this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.